Welcome to our channel, Expat Living in the Philippines. Our Prime Minister is have, having a report about the COVID-19.
Is, I think, impacting those numbers over the weekend. We've talked to the Director General around what we can do to get consistency, because that's 2 days out of 7 where we can't really afford to have those testing numbers fall away, and that's something that the Ministry of Health, I know, is looking at.
We needed to be testing more sooner, didn't we? Because all roads lead back to testing in terms of stopping this thing.
And you'll see that we have had the capacity. I can't remember one day off the top of my head where the tests have met the capacity that we've had. So we've got the ability to do more tests than we're currently doing. And so ultimately, that's why you'll hear me continue to encourage that testing. The change that clinicians made yesterday to broaden out the number of people captured will be a critical part of that.
Many GPs are saying we just don't have the swabs to do the tests, though. They're not being provided them. So why is that the case?
That shouldn't be the case. And that's something that, of course, I will continue to ensure that the Ministry of Health is dealing with that issue. That is just simply a distribution, not a capacity issue. We have the capacity, we have the swabs. We're constantly needing to make sure that they are across the country. What I will remind you is that we have set up in every community now specific testing stations. And that is to make sure that no matter where you are, you should be able to access a test.
Why are some of the laboratories deciding to reject certain swabs they're receiving because they don't fit the criteria if they still have the capacity to run them?
I don't think it will be a case of swabs being rejected. I think what I have seen are reports of where GPs have referred people to those testing clinics. That's something that I have raised with the Director General of Health. Can we get a handle of that inconsistent messaging? Because that's frustrating for someone who goes to get a test, and also doesn't sit in line with our view that we need to increase testing. My hope actually now is the criteria that we have that is as broad as it is, that some of that should fall away. Yeah.
How easy is it for New Zealanders to get a test?
We should make it as easy as possible. That's why, for instance, you've got GPs who are saying, look, call ahead and we can make sure we can take a test from you safely. GPs have been really flexible. In some cases, they're doing it in their car parks. Others have set up specific facilities right adjacent to their clinics to make it as easy as going to your doctor. But in every community, we also, across DHBs, also have specific testing clinics.
Can you provide us with a little bit of guidance on how we get from level 4 back down to what has been described as back to normal? Do we go straight from level 4 to level 1 or level 0, or do we have to go through 3, 2, then 1, or how does that work?
Yeah, obviously we're talking about a short period of time in which we're going to have to build some confidence that we've got the virus back under control, and that we have the ability from there to aggressively stamp out cases where we see them. We have to be prepared that we're going to have COVID in the global community for a number of months. So that means gearing up our system that whenever we see cases, we can stamp them out quickly.
So getting back to level 1, would that require X amount of days with no new cases?
And that's some of the specific detail that we're working with our scientists and public health officials to work through what are the criteria for getting right back down to that level. But of course, our aspiration, our goal right now is to be confident enough that we have got this virus back under control, that some of our public health measures of aggressive contact tracing and aggressive testing means that we can move back down to a lower alert level than we are now.
The Director of Public Health today said that there was a lot of...
The Director of Public Health, not the Director General, correct?
Said that there was a lot of uncertainty around the community transmission. Do you accept now that the testing criteria should have been loosened weeks ago?
You will have heard me constantly and consistently say that clinicians needed to use their discretion, and that always existed, regardless of international travel, regardless of contact with anyone else who had COVID. They've always had the discretion to test if they believe they needed to. Now we have another change from the doctors, the clinicians again, that has broadened it out even further for absolute clarity.
Why was that not weeks ago?
Yeah.
Again, the ability for someone to use their discretion has always existed. And I point out that, actually,
Talking about the case definition.
Well, the case, ultimately, a case definition that's got discretion says that even if you don't meet that criteria, you can test. But you will have heard me consistently point to that discretion always existing. Derek, it's never been for me as a politician to determine who should be tested, but it's always been my message that we have built the capacity so that we have the ability for clinicians to test who they believe they need to test.
Some within the Māori and Pacifica communities are concerned that people within their communities aren't being tested enough. What's being done about that?
Well, ultimately, I see no reason why they shouldn't be. And again, at the moment, the number from within our Māori and Pacifica communities who have been affected by COVID-19 is relatively low, but we want to keep it that way. And so that does say, of course, that we need to make sure that testing, as with our wider community, is available. The numbers at the moment, 19 Pacific peoples, 46 Māori currently who have tested positive, but of course we need to make sure that, as with all our community, we've got adequate testing. And as you've heard, we have tried to target in those who might be most vulnerable, including kaumātua in that testing.
Okay, bye for now. That's our Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. And that is Michael there, listening the news.
Always existed. What I can't give you is how many
Bye for now.
I'm really busy.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our Prime Minister, and please subscribe our channel, like, share, and comments. God bless. Keep safe, good tatanan. Walay laag.